Okay, hello everyone, this is Miss Turner and today we're going to be talking about subtracting integers. So it says, how do you subtract integers? So we're going to be still using our two color counters in our number line. So it says explore activity 1, modeling integer subtraction. You can use counters to find the difference of two integers. In some cases, you may need to add zero pairs. So we'll see what that means in part B. It says model and find each difference using counters. A, model -4 minus -3. So for starters, remember yellow equals +1, red equals -1, and any whole number plus its opposite is 0. So start with -4 counters to represent -4, so 4 red counters, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take away 3 negative counters to represent subtracting -3, so we're going to remove those. What is left? 1 negative. So what is the difference? He says model 6 minus -3. Start with 6 positive counters to represent 6. Start with 6 positive counters to represent 6. So that's why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to take away 3 negative counters, so add 3 zero pairs. So this is a 0 pair, this is a 0 pair, and then this is a 0 pair. I added it to the model because I needed to take away 3 negative counters, and at first I just had 6, but I needed to be able to take away negative, so I had to add my 3 zero pairs. So now it says take away 3 negative counters to represent subtracting -3. What is left? 9 yellow counters. This is 9 positive counters. 6 plus 3 is 9. So my answer, or my sum, my difference is 9. Part C says model -2 minus -5. So I'm going to start with 2 negative counters. So I'm going to get red. I'm going to put 2 right here. 1, 2. Then it says you need to take away, C says model -2 minus -5. So start with 2 negative counters. So 1, 2. I need to take away blank counters, so I'm going to add blank 0 pairs. Now, although they need to remove 5 negative counters, you already have 2 negative counters. So you only need to add 3 0 pairs. Because I'm taking away -5, so you need to take away -5 counters. So I need to add 3 0 pairs. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3. And then I need to represent my positive. Here's my positive, so 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to take away 5 negative, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm left with 3 positive. So my answer is 3. So let's reflect. So it says, suppose you want to model the difference -4 minus 7. Do you need to add 0 pairs? If so, why? How many should you add? What is the difference? Well, I'm starting off with 4 negatives, but I need 7 positives. So yes. So explore activity number 2, we're going to subtract on a number line. To model the difference 5 minus 3 on a number line, you start at 5 and move 3 units to the left. Notice that you model the sum 5 plus negative 3 in the same way. Subtracting 3 is the same as adding its opposite, negative 3. You can use the fact that subtracting a number is the same as adding its opposites to find the difference of two integers. So find negative 1 minus 5 on a number line. Rewrite the subtraction as addition of the opposite. Negative 1 minus 5 equals negative 1 plus the opposite of positive 5 is negative 5. We're going to start at negative 1 and we're going to move 5 units to the left because it's negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, since they're both negative, I keep the sign negative 6. Negative 1 plus negative 5 equals negative 6. Okay, part B. Find negative 7 minus negative 3. Rewrite subtraction as addition of the opposite. So what's the opposite of a negative 3? Positive 3. So I'm just going to write 3. Start at negative 7 and move 3 units to the right because our 3 is positive. So start at negative 7, move 1, 2, 3. My answer is, or the difference is, negative 4. Okay, so hi, this is Ms. Turner. I just wanted to share a few more examples with you on Braining Camp for subtracting integers. So the first one I want to look at is A. It says negative 4 minus 2. So I'm going to select 4 negative counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I modeled my negative 4. Then I'm going to take away, because I'm subtracting, I'm going to take away 2 of those. So on this model, I just have to cross out 1, 2. I'm left with 2 red counters or 2 negative counters. So my answer is negative 2. Okay. For B, what if the number you want to take away isn't there? So it says 5 minus negative 2. My 5 is positive though, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to take away 2 negative ones, but I don't have any negatives, so I'm going to make 2 0 pairs. So I'm going to say this is a 0 pair, this is a 0 pair, and then that's it, because I'm only taking away 2 negatives. So I'm going to remove those 2 negatives, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives. So my difference is 7. It almost seems as if I have, just like in English, 2 negatives equals a positive, but we'll see. Okay, so let's look at B. It says negative 4 minus 1 minus let's look at B. It says negative 4 minus negative 1. So I'm going to take out 4 negative counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to remove 1, and I'm left with negative 3 counters, or 3 negative counters. So my difference is negative 3. And then my last example, and then I'm going to do my last one, D. It says 6 minus negative 3. So I'm going to have my 6 positive chips. but I have to take away 3 negatives. But because I don't have any 3 negatives, I'm going to make 3 0 pairs. So so I'm going to remove my 3 negatives. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm left with these 6 positives plus 3. So 6 plus 3 is 9.